Welcome back. Maybe your head is spinning when you're thinking about all of those smart trackers, the wearable devices, so much out there. It makes it tricky. It makes it overwhelming when it comes to choosing which one is right for you. No worries. Lucky for us, in today's Health Tech Up, we're going to break it all down. Digital wellness expert and friend of the show, Lisa Chang, joins us. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Mel.
I am overwhelmed just looking at what's on the table. We will get there.
Yes, we will.
But first, let's begin with things that you should take into consideration when choosing, if you choose to have one, a wearable device.
Yeah, so I'm going to be your shopping bestie today when it comes to wearables. So first and foremost, you want to think about function, right? Okay. So what are you using this wearable for? In a lot of cases, especially, when wearables first came out, we were using them to track fitness, and that's still a thing. So if you're looking, to track your steps, your calories burned, etc., you can definitely still find those devices at an entry-level price point. But the benefit is that they have evolved, and now if you want something that's a little bit more robust when it comes to your health tracking, so I'm talking about blood pressure monitoring, blood oxygen levels, how you're sleeping at night. This is a big one for Canadians especially. Yes. You really want to be empowered when it comes to your data. So you want to, if something is alarming you, take that data into maybe a medical professional's office and say, something doesn't feel right, things look off, what do you think about it? And that's the biggest thing.
Because you have to be your advocate, right?
100%.
So if you have some proof via this, then at least you have some backup.
Exactly, and a lot of people are using it for that. But also, it's a wearable where you can put your devices down. So now instead of being tied to your phone, you can get things like your app notifications, your phone calls, your text messages, and so forth. So again, what is your primary purpose?
Okay.
Next thing. You want to talk about fit. So whatever it is that you're going to be wearing, you want it to be nice and snug, not too snug though, because you want that data to come in accurately. You also want it to have a little fashion, so you want it to be fashionable as well. And you also want to take into consideration display size and quality. Next, of course, is compatibility. There's lots out there for the Apple users, but also the Android users as well.
Right.
And of course, the biggest one is battery life. You don't want it dying out on you in the middle of the night. What's the point, right?
Exactly.
As well as price range. So there's something for everyone, really.
Okay, so looking at all this criteria, you can choose something for you. You have brought a number of things for us today, and I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't wear any of these devices.
Really?
Maybe it's because I'm overwhelmed by it that I just decide to go with nothing. I don't know if that's the right route, but maybe you can convince me.
Yeah, I think we're going to qualify what's right for you today in the segment, Mel. And I'm going to say again, I think it's important to sort of enter the world of wearables because we want to stay on top of our health, and that's really the point.
Okay,
so,
beautiful.
Okay, we're going to start with an entry-level price point. So again, this takes us back to the fitness side of wearables. So the OGs of fitness tracking is Fitbit, right?
Yes, yes.
So of course they're going to count your steps. They're going to, count your calories burned. What I have here is the Fitbit Inspire 3. So this is the latest and greatest. Found at Best Buy, by the way. In fact, all of them were found at Best Buy. Now this is coming in at a price point of $129.99. And here's what's great about this, Mel, is it doesn't only track your fitness stats now. It tracks your heartbeat and your heart rate. So it's giving you those heart stats, which I really, really love. Again, at a great price point.
Okay, so that's the entry point. We want to step it up a little bit. There's some other options?
Yes, of course. So we have the Apple Watch, which is the #1 smartwatch in the world for good reason. So, this is your intelligent guardian when it comes to your health and wellness. And of course, it's the OG of closing rings. You're going to get those things like heart notifications. So if you have irregular rhythms, you can track your temperature, right, which I know for us gals, that's important.
That fluctuates.
Right,
sure
especially
does.
these days. Mel, you and I could talk a lot about that. Of course, it has your crash and fall detection as well and emergency SOS. But now the Apple Watch Series 10 has advanced health features, including sleep apnea notifications. So this is actually a condition that a lot more people are suffering with than you would think. And if it goes undetected, it can lead into a number of health concerns. So the Apple Watch will give you, a little bit of a pop-up if you are at risk.
We'll let you know.
Yeah.
We've got about 30 seconds left. I know you have so much to go. Can we talk about the ring?
Yes, of course. Okay, so the ring, the Oura Ring, is a game changer. So if you want to stay away from that screen.
Because some people don't want it.
Exactly. The Oura Ring you are going to love. This is the originator of a smart ring. The finger will provide the most accurate reading for your health rate, your blood oxygen levels, so much more than that. It uses smart sensing, which is a new sensing platform that doesn't just measure your biometrics. it'll adapt to you. So it'll give you regular insights with over 30 biometrics, including sleep, readiness, activity, heart rate, stress, and of course, when it comes to women's health, it'll give you a deep dive into that as well.
Thank you.
Game changer.
Okay, and the Oura ring. So, oh, what? That went missing. There it is. Thank you, Lisa, as always.
You're going to put a ring on it, Mel?
Yeah, I am. Just like this. We'll be right back. You're watching BT. Oh, it's fat. It's kind of cool too.
It's
like it's
very
like a different.
cool.
It's not fitting on any of my fingers. I'm like, how about the finger?